Hey guys, so I spent a good long time. I think I spent close to about 40 minutes to set up this list. So this is a tier list based on Tier Maker, and this is a nice list because it allows us to look through all of the DCEU and MCU characters based on the films, and I try to sort out their power levels based on these films that I've watched. And I don't really need to justify myself too much, except for saying that this is what I believe is the case because a lot of characters, some of them like Spider-Man is still young. Iron Fist hasn't reached his full potential. Iron Man got rid of his Iron Legion, but he's still a genius. And so there are a lot of different levels of how I managed to sort out where these characters belong. Like everyone in A tier and S tier are capable of running entire battles, entire wars if they have to. Characters in the B tier list are capable of being the leaders of their battles, being the front commanders in their battles as well, but not really being the right people to run a war. C tier are probably like the greatest soldiers among these leaders, but they're not really capable of being the frontliners. They would still be taken down pretty easily in like a nuke or a main combat. Although some of them like Black Panther, Batman, and Shuri are all there because of how smart they are, how capable they are, and how brilliant and intelligent they are. So they have ways of finding ways to fight their enemies. D tier characters are still very capable but haven't reached their potential because they lack certain resources. This Ant-Man is not as strong as what Hank Pym Ant-Man would have been. If this Ant-Man, if Scott Lang, if it wasn't Scott Lang, if it was Hank Pym instead, he'd probably be in C tier because he's really really smart. Maybe even in B tier because it rivals the likes of Iron Man's knowledge and capabilities. So it is highly possible. And if Iron Man didn't, I mean, if Iron Man because he destroyed the Iron Legion, I wanted to put him in B tier, but I feel because he's able to have something like the Iron Legion built, I'm gonna leave him in A tier because Tony Stark is still very very powerful in terms of what he can do if he goes all out. So I'm trying to gauge these people's powers based on the maximum capabilities they have. For example, I put Fat Thor here just because I wanted to show you guys what's the difference between Thor and Fat Thor. So if I were to rank just Thor, I will put him in S tier because this is Thor's maximum capability because he was able to take on all the Infinity Stones with his Stormbreaker, which channels his power. But Fat Thor was depicted badly, and so he fell to C tier. So in the ultimate depiction of characters, I think this is how I would rate them. So I'm putting uh, Tony Stark here, assuming he has the entire Iron Legion involved in the fight that he's going for. He will be in A tier. I think down here we also see some characters in what do you call this D tier that actually have a lot of powers but don't really use them to their full potential, so they are going to be stuck here. These are characters that are locked by potential. E tier characters, I think, even in maximum potential, may only flit D tier and can't really go any higher. They're not really that strong or capable in any other way. Some of these people are known for their resources, their combat knowledge, and also their experience on the field, and all these sorts of things. But they're limited by the fact that they're just not super powerful or superhuman in any way. F tier characters really suck. They can't really go anywhere beyond E tier. I don't think they're really capable. Whiplash maybe because he's really really smart, but he just didn't plan things very well in Iron Man 2. He really sucked in the way he planned things, and he basically built himself to lose. Same goes for the other Iron Man villain, Iron Man 3. We haven't seen Joker do anything useful, so I'm gonna have to leave him there. Other than that, I don't see anyone else very powerful here. If you shoot Mantis from far, she will die. She's only good in close combat. Same goes for Black Widow. So yeah, I think this tier list is what I'm satisfied with, and I think it's pretty accurate to what I feel is right. So let me know what you guys think. I didn't want to stretch this video out too long. It took me 40 minutes to make this list, and I didn't want to. I wanted to walk through the 40 minutes at first, but then I thought, you know what, I'll make life easy for you guys. This is my tier list. Let me know what you guys think, and that way we can probably look over it when the time allows us to. So I feel that certain characters here, in their maximum potential, are can go higher or lower, but certain films just showed us glimpses of that, like Thor in the Wakanda fight, and also Superman in when he fought all the, when he fought against Steppenwolf and stuff like that. There are certain things that are just limited in the way they were depicted, and certain things that are shown to be really capable, like Doctor Strange when he uses the Time Stone, but he's not going to have the time stone anymore. It may drop him even lower because of the lack of knowledge he has compared to the ancient one. But yeah, it's just little variations that we can't really tell because of inconsistencies in the films. However, without taking too many inconsistencies into account, excuse me, I'm just going to put these characters here where they are, where I feel they belong. So yeah, that's it. Just something simple. See you guys.